guys doing? Okay, what I've done, I want to talk about supplementation today. Get a little bit more in depth in what I'm doing and exactly how I'm doing it. So, old school in baggies. I know they have pill devices, but I like the old school. So, let's go with some of the things. So we have AM, midday, and we have PM. These are all taken with meals. Now, I do take additional supplements without on empty stomach. And I take some right before bed, but these are the ones I take with a meal. So let's go by and tell you some of the things that are here. So this little thing right here, this is ginseng. I use that for energy and help basically theoretically get my tests up. This big poo right here is CLA. I have complete digestive enzymes in here. So I want to make sure no food is wasted. So there's digestive enzymes in every one of these packets. So I take those with meals. Let's see. Vitamin C to take down the inflammation. Cinnamon pills to control my blood sugar. That's what I do in the AM. And then at night, it's almost pretty much mirrored, but I have a few secret supplements in here of my own design that I will reveal at the end, but all holistically natural. So there aren't any pro-hormones, no SARMs, anything like that. And so it's like cleanse, energy, muscle build. And I think the muscle build part is working because I feel a lot fuller. All right, checking my weight for week 3. A little upper body pump. And then I came back and I'm having a little chicken and omega-3 eggs. I kind of like a little egg scramble. I have clients coming in about 34 minutes, so I don't have much time. And I don't need much time. So over here, AM supplements are ready to go. So everything's going fairly well. I can't complain. I feel really good today. Meaning like this, when I was working out, I actually could feel like a little pump. And I didn't work out, it's got like a little body pump. So what I like to do before I actually get on the cardio is I like to break a sweat. I never walk into the gym and just hop right in the cardio. I'll do a little ab work, a little hamstring work, a little upper body pump, break a sweat, and then get on the cardio because then I like to be in the fat burning zone. If I reach my goal and my weight, I was gonna have a little trifecta. This is chicken breast, veggies, and sweet potato. If I reach my goal by Thursday, I'm gonna treat myself with this meal. So I got the refrigerator's already thawed out, ready to go, trifecta. Hopefully I can get it. So this here is my 1983 El Camino diesel. So everything on this car has been touched or massaged. The bumpers, the hood, the halogen headlights, these are custom made headlights. So basically if you go to a Mercedes or even a Tesla, these are the same lights, bulb that shoot halogen as those. And we did the black face in here and with the crown induct hood. I wanted a white car. I'm really into white nowadays. I've had black cars in different colors, but I really wanted a white car with black wheels. And then so we did the El Camino. I had rims on it before, but then I went to the 3-piece 20s, didn't want 22s, didn't want 24s. I wanted something that would handle and perform, so I got the 3-piece custom made with the Psycho 21 floater in it, like that. And then I have the Corvette brake system. These are the same brakes that are on the Z06 Corvette. We had them adapted to fit this car. I have Camaro windows, Camaro seats, and this is kind of unique to this car. It's really hard to get a 5-inch lip on the back of an El Camino, but then I have a 5-inch lip with a Corvette brake. Very rare, very hard to do. Corvette is known for the dual exhaust close in the center. So I wanted to get the exhaust, so we had to especially work it all the way through and run the exhaust on the outside of the gas tank to create the same thing as the actual Corvette. All new lights, new paint. These door panels are custom made. I designed these door panels. I wanted the psychofitness illuminating through here, and these door panels are all, there's no one with door panels like this. So we actually just made a one-off door panel. This right here, I had a belt for the seats. So this is actually an actual belt that I took and I got at a flea market and had this integrated into the actual Camino seat. This is not El Camino, it's a Camino seat. It's something different. And then I'm really into music, so it had to have an extremely good sound system. So anywhere there's screens, there's actually speakers hidden behind there. So I have speakers here, in the door, behind the seat. So I have 12 speakers in this car and 4 amplifiers, and it's all enclosed in this beauty panel right here. And of course I had to emboss the psychofitness, the P, my logo in there. And I even have an iPhone charger in the center console. So something really important, the car is an 83. I didn't want to make it too modern. So even this, I took these are the controls for the windows and the door locks. Usually they would be on the door. I modified them. I wanted them close to me, something different like that. And then these autometer gauges, I had these gauges special made just for this car because I wanted something nice, but I didn't want it too flashy. So these are the autometer gauges in the new dash. This dash was custom made. I don't like to change everything. The steering column is exactly the same old steering column that I will not change because I believe you have to have some things that are original in the car. You can't just change everything. If not, you might as well buy a new car. So that is the original steering column that I will not paint or redo. It must stay the same. All right, so most people when they do cars, it's called show or go. Most cars are built to drive, or some cars are what you call trader queens. I really wanted a car that I could drive to the store, or I could drive to Vegas, which is about 600 miles from where we are now, without any issues. And I finally achieved that after 35 years of doing cars. So this is the inner workings of the car. I wanted everything blacked out. I didn't want anything overstated, nothing in your face. I wanted everything that the common person looking at the car, they really wouldn't know what they were looking at. So this is actually a Corvette engine modified to be in this car. And then like I said before, this car is registered a diesel. It was originally a diesel. I changed it from a diesel to a gasoline engine so I won't have to do any type of smog checks or break any laws with emissions. And this is what you call, this is a power boost system here. Most systems, they run off the engine. Brakes run off the engine. This one runs off the power steering, so you get constant stopping pressure. The car stops on a dime. And like I said, why am I saying this? Why am I telling you all about this car? This is the same thing I do with bodies. This is the same thing I do with people. I see them where they are, they have a dream, and then we try to achieve that dream. So it's the same thing I do with the house, with cars, or with my clients. I find them like this, and then we modify them to be the way they want to be. All right, so what we have here, we have whitefish, about 8.5 ounces, and 5 ounces of shrimp. So people kept asking me, are you doing keto, or are you doing low carb? I'm doing this old school, where I put carbs in when I need them. When I feel like I need carbs, I'll have them. So it's been several days since I had actual carbs. I had trace carbs, but then now I'm gonna enjoy these carbs. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have this whitefish and shrimp and this is a cup of rice. And then I'm gonna chase this down with some amino acids. So, and reason why, because to complete the amino chain, I need something else with this. So if I had egg whites, that would be perfect. But since I don't have that, I'll do like a whey protein or branched chain amino acids with the food to complete the anabolic chain. My plan is to be exactly 300 pounds on Monday. I feel pretty confident in that. I feel the weight loss is coming off steady. So little things that I do when I diet. I try to stay busy as possible. Like I really try to stay busy with clients, with projects, home projects. And I try to surround myself around bodybuilders as much as possible. And I always think that I'm like an alien, and this is what I do, and this is what I eat. And I don't even talk about, oh, I want a cheat meal, or I'm hungry. I would never say those words. I just say, it's time to eat. Let me get this down. Some meals are more enjoyable than others, and that's totally fine with me. Okay, so if I reach my goal on Monday, which I'm hoping, that will be 29 pounds down, and then I will try to do another big jump the following week to get down to 293. Now, I'm trying to maintain muscle. I'm not trying to build muscle, and that's the reason for these big weight losses, 10, 5. I mean, I'm trying to just get my weight down so I can kind of pull back a little bit and just focus on actually building muscle and how I look. But normally I would never with a client chase a number. I always chase looks, meaning that it doesn't matter what you weigh unless there's a weight restriction, but it all matters what you look like. So the reason I'm doing these big jumps is because I really have to meet my goal of 100 pounds in 100 days. And then once I get 40 pounds off, 45 pounds off, then I can slow things down and try to refine things and make things look the way I want them to look. But other than that, things are going well. I'm still working. I actually took on more clients because I like to stay busy that time. That way I'm not sitting around thinking about food or thinking about the way I feel. And I'm liking the process. So thank you guys for following and for subscribing. So, please like, subscribe, share this video, and tune in.